We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chicago Cubs and the San Francisco Giants. Giants baseball is next on the show. Dan Chappelle will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they will not be able to get the force at second, so there are 2 on now to start the inning. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Roll, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started to start it off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitcher that would create such a tough matchup for this guy to shut him down, because he's playing with the big part of the field. He can beat you in so many different ways, and this number's getting just straight ridiculous.
The next Cub up, Connie Major, and a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. Runners off for second, chopped out to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping up now, number 24. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Comes set, the 0-1. Grounded weakly toward third.
On the back.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. So 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Cubs 2 and the Giants.
Hey, get your pitch right here.
Now at the plate, Eddie James.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Stepping into the box, Eddie James.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
Here's the first pitch to him.
It might be. It could be. It's gone. A home run.
So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 46 now for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, D-Row, you know, they say records are made to be broken. And what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in 1 season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket. Runs.
So striding forward now, Todd Reyes. Hit weakly back to the mound. To second for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. Eddie James will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch on its way. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center.
There you go. You're going 2.
He's around first, heading for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third with a triple, his 3rd hit of the night.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that three-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single, so if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle.
Now the Cubs' four-hole hitter, Brennan Davis. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Grounded to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They trail it here 9-4. So coming to the plate, Eddie James. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Giants, number 81, Nolan.
Last strike here for the Giants.
Gorman.
Grounded up the first baseline. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 11-4 at the end of this affair. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jackson Rutledge earns the win, his second. Dan Chappelle couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs, 11 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Rick Milligan is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
He hits it high. He hits it deep. It is out of here.
So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and that's home run number 48 on the year, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Stepping up to the plate, Eddie James.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Turn it. 2.
And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
A bouncer to the left side.
Dig.
And there are 2 away now. At the plate, Connie Major.
The right fielder, number 19, Connie.
Runner goes for
Major.
3rd. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. On now to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Cubs 5 and the Giants nothing. Now in the box, Todd Reyes,
Batting it.
as he'll get his first
catcher,
opportunity in this one.
Todd Reyes.
Here's the ground ball, turn 2 for you right here. Hey, one away.
The 1-2. Slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get 2. One there, on to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 2 full. The Cubs lead this one 5-0. So digging in now, Robert Poisson. And with the bases loaded, a big hit here could at least get him a little closer in this one. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. A tag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kent Masters. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Cubs 5 and the Giants 1. Digging in now, Eddie James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Standing in, Nolan Gorman.
Up next to the Giants, the 3rd baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Hey, roll it up, huh?
Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up. There's 1. On to first to complete the double play. So stepping in, Nolan Gorman. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Baseman, Nolan Gorman.
The 2-2. Right side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Again, with 2 outs here, this might be the last.
Eddie James will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start.
He hits it high. He hits it deep. It is out of here.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as it is now 7-3.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former
Ready to take his hacks again, Eddie James, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Fielded cleanly on the first, and there were 2 down. Settling in now, Todd Reyes.
The catcher, number 14. Todd.
5 runs, 12 hits, and 2 errors to this point for San Francisco.
This is on the ground is short, could be 2. To second for 1, on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We've played 8 full. It's the Cubs 11 and the Giants 5.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
11-6, the final score in this ball game. The Chicago Cubs put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Carmen Dorta earns the win, his second. Rick Milligan was unable to work out of the second inning as he saddled with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs.